episode 5. And here's what's new for the week. GPU acceleration comes to Linux apps. Um, Obviously, we know that with the announcement of Stadia, that gaming has become a central focus as together with Android and Chrome OS. Um, and they're going full speed ahead because Stadia is going to be sort of like a decentralized. No, that is the wrong word. A centralized gaming platform where all you basically need is your system with the Chrome browser running, and you can literally play whatever game it is that you wish to play via the Google Stadia platform without having it downloaded onto your system. Without having any sort of um, local files. Literally everything resides in the clouds, and you can sort of like have as part of the presentation, you sort of like switch with it between devices seamlessly without necessarily having to go through without necessarily having to stop the game and restart it. Anyway, that was a clear indication that gaming has become a central focus for them, and they were going full steam ahead with the initiative. um However, Stadia is not only go. It's not a single. It's not the only effort that Google is basically pioneering for Chrome OS in regards to gaming. You could very well argue that their their haste, not necessarily haste, but um their commitment to GPU acceleration for for the Linux container within Chrome OS has been nothing but very aspiring and quite impressive, honestly. Because now you can currently enable GPU acceleration in Chrome OS, provided that you're on the dev or better channel with a few devices. Like I currently have it enabled on my Pixel book, and I'm currently shooting this video, right? On the latest dev build 76.0.3807.0. However, however, I'm unable to test any of the Linux apps that I currently have on my system, which is quite unfortunate. Because this update kind of like broke the Linux apps, I guess. So I'm on the dev channel, so it's kind of like expected. It's kind of things I expected. The chance of you expressing this on the stable channel, which is currently on 74, are pretty much minimal to non-existent. Anyway, I would expect that Google will release an update to that sooner or later. Moving forward, um, yeah, it was a shame that I couldn't try it out because Lamin wrote this article, and it was my hope that I'll be able to like um, test the games, see exactly how the GPU acceleration, like if it has a ton of benefit for on my Pixel book anyway. Um, and this also like makes the immediate future of Chrome OS gaming sound a lot more appealing. And what is the potential for Chrome boxes with dedicated GPUs? Coming with dedicated GPUs. What are the chances of that in the near future? I personally say that there's a really like 70 to 80% chance, and even Chromebooks with dedicated GPUs. But then again, with Stadia coming up, I don't really think that that's going to be much of a focus for Google. I would say gaming specifically. However, I would say that there's still a very high potential that Chromebooks and Chromebooks of the future will be shipping with dedicated GPUs, wherein you can also run professional programs. The professional programs that will become available to the platform eventually via yeah. Sorry about that. I got a little via progressive web apps. I'm not even sure right now if I'm recording. Yes, yeah, progressive web apps. Like that's the hope of the near future. You can currently enable the GPU acceleration on these devices. I would hope that at least will grow as time goes on, but you can always be on the lookout as well. We'll cover it in our weekly series if that ever changes or if new devices get added to the list. Um, the next news for the week is um, Google is working to better integrate Android with Chrome. So essentially, the relationship between Android and Chrome has been a very consistent one. When they were apart, they were apart for and they basically remained in their lane, right? But now that Google has decided to like merge the both of them together, not necessarily merge in the sense of it, but it looks like that's the imminent that is the undeniable future of both platforms. We've learned that fuchsia is not going to be the way forward. However, you know, the the Google representative on that day mentioned that features that are developed in fuchsia will eventually be folded into their main platforms, right? Their prospering platforms. There is no concrete plan for fuchsia. However, we can sort of like look at it from the perspective of the fact that features that are developed in fuchsia, and this can literally be anything from the ability to be able to dock a mobile device, kind of like a smartphone, and have it show and sort of like have it transform into a desktop interface on whatever external display you're using with your smartphone. And so like I see that feature of Chrome OS and Android being a very mutually beneficial one, and one that we eventually end up in a complete merge. Um, because that's kind of like where it's going now. Because now there is a UI consistency between both platforms. They both use the material design language. Although certain things on the surface level, however, when you look beyond the surface level, there's a lot of there's an Android container within Chrome OS, right, that enables you to run Android apps, and that is such a huge fit. And Google is constantly trying to close that gap, and the latest effort in this specific regard is with the introduction of continuity, where you can have some core features, sort of like some core features like be able to call a phone number, call your friend's number, or whatever acquaintance from your Chromebook, and share text, from Android to an device that is clipboard supported. These features are not going to be exclusive to Chrome OS devices. They will also be available via the Chrome platform itself. That is to say, irrespective of the platform that you're on, Mac OS or Windows, you're gonna have access to these features as per the report. Um, you can read more on it on our site as well. Um, and the next news for the day is for the week rather is group calls are now available natively on Google Duo, and it's the most exciting thing, and it's been one of the features that have been long awaited. Considering that Google Duo is now, quite ubiquitous. It's available on Android, iOS, and on the web, and it's such a welcome feature. Considering that it's now a permanent replacement for Hangout and a direct competitor for Skype. Currently, you can have group video calls of up to 8 people. um, However, you can have up to 50 with Skype, but it's a step in the right direction, and you can easily, like, once you go on your Google Duo, you can easily see the option to create groups, right under the search bar for your contacts, and that's pretty much it. Um, and finally, the last news for the day. More details on virtual desktops emerge. So virtual desktop is sort of like you know kind of like, just imagine having an external display, right? Instead of it being an external, an actual physically present external display, you can sort of like create a different workspace, right? A different desktop, so to speak, and have programs, and essentially isolate programs, in that workspace if you so wish, or create multiple workspaces for very specific functions. And the only difference is that you don't get to access multiple workspaces at the same time on one display. You literally have to get an external display for that. But essentially, this was a feature that's been in the works for a while, and the latest addition to the functionality on Chrome OS is the ability to drag and drop programs between workspaces in the Chrome OS overview mode, which is this what it is right now. This is the overview mode, and you can drag programs from different workspaces. Um, and that is to say that they're basically just ironing out the kinks. Um, so the feature becomes ready for prime time by the time Chrome OS 77 stable. It's the stable. Sorry, by the time the Chrome OS 77 updates, it's the stable um, channel, and that is slated for release in September. Initially, it was planned for Chrome OS 76 update, but it wasn't ready before then, so it couldn't have been added to. Um, it's currently unavailable in the beta dev channel, which essentially indicates that it's not going to be ready for the Chrome OS 76 updates rollout in early August. So we can only look forward to it in the 77 updates, most likely. You know, um, However, there's still a very slim chance that it will end up shipping with the Chrome OS 76 update in August. There is no telling at this point. Anyway, that was news for the week. Thanks for watching. I know this one was quite long. And we missed the one for last week, but thanks for watching, and take care of yourselves, and peace out.